Hello there, peoples of the Internetz, once again to another devlog of my game, A Peasant's Tale. And I was on vacation this week, so I thought I wouldn't get a lot done, but turns out I was totally wrong, and actually I got a lot of stuff done that I'm really proud of. So the first thing is that I took your guys' feedback, and I made all of the menus have toggled keys, and I wanted to do this before. It wasn't like it took your feedback for me to realize this. Thank you for the feedback anyway, by the way. But I finally figured out how to do it. I was just doing it wrong. And I finally got it to work, so that's good. Next, I fixed a few aesthetical things with the menus, just, moved them around and added a little bit new artwork to make them more tolerable, I guess. I made particles more customizable, and I'll kind of show that off in the game when we get to that. I added a trail effect to projectiles and mainly the fireballs, so I think it looked just a really cool touch. I think looks cool. I made it so that you can switch between spells, and this is very important because in the final design of the game, I want it to be so that you can sort of bind certain spells to certain number keys, and the spell system sort of works that when you hit a number key, that sort of spell is selected, and then you click to cast it, depending on what kind of spell it is. And that's sort of, it's finally being shown off here, and the system works where you can't bind certain spells. Like each spell is just like 1 for fireball, 2 for rock, but it's just something that works, and yeah. Next, I made new sand textures, new grass textures, and a new dirt texture. And this is part of me just trying to update some textures that I don't think are up to par. And I'll slowly but surely be updating a lot of the art, hopefully a lot of the art. And please give me feedback on that, because I'm not the best artist, but I think I'll manage. Just let me know what you guys think of all the art, which this week is this stuff. Next, I added a wander and chase AI similar to that of the dumb AI to the smart enemies, in the sense that if you're in range of it, it'll start chasing you, but before that, it'll just wander around. I made the game exit quietly, which is just a change that you may have noticed in the past videos. When I exit the game, it sort of goes like, and that's the sound system sort of basically pooping itself. And it was just a simple fix. I got sick and tired of hearing that, and yeah. So I got rid of that. So it stops all of the sounds before you exit. And finally, I made the enemies stop before overlapping you. So when they chase you, they'll stop before like going straight on top of you. Just a nice little aesthetical thing again. So let's run the game and check out all these new changes. I'm also going to be uploading a new download file thing, so you guys can try out the new updated version. And I think for the most part, I'll try to make these downloads, these updated downloads weekly. So you'll get a new weekly build most of the time. Don't hold me to that, but most of the time you guys will get a new weekly build. Yeah, each week. Thus weekly. So here are all the bandits as usual. I call them bandits, squids. And it'll start chasing me, and then it'll stop right before it sort of overlaps me. Just a nice little aesthetical thing. You can still kill it. Bam, 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 die. Okay, it's dead. Alright, next. These are the new tiles. You can obviously see all of the sand around here. And these are the dirt tiles, and these are the grass tiles. Okay, what next? Oh, right. Fireball. So check this out. Bam. It's got a little trail going behind it. I just think that looks kind of cool. Added that in. And I'll hit number 2, and obviously you guys can't see this, but when I press number 2, number 2. There we go. It switches to throwing a rock. So 1 for fireball and 2 for rock. Obviously a rock isn't a spell, but that's sort of just what I have programmed in. So yeah, just something cool. Let me get away from these squids, and I'll show you guys the menus. 1 second. All right, cool. Just got away from those pesky squids. So I know you can't see it, but menus are sort of the same, but I hit E to enter it, and then when I hit E again, it closes. So E, that's the inventory. Obviously, it's not much of a difference between menus yet, but then P for the pause menu, which is literally just a frame of a menu, and M for a map, which is totally not working. But yeah, I just thought that was pretty cool. I finally figured out how to get them to have toggled keys. And I'll apply all those things to future updates as well. So, that looks like it's it. Let me just check. Toggled keys, aesthetic thing, menus, blah, blah, blah. Oh, customized particles. This is more of a code thing. Now I made it so that I can really specify what kind of particle I want to be and how it should be. So before, if I can just show you this thing, like for example, this line of code basically creates a like particle, like, well, not a particle, but like multiple particles, like a burst of particles. But before, all I could really specify was its location, and basically that's pretty much it. But now I added that I can specify what kind of art I want it to be. Like you saw, I can now have particles that are fire particles and rock particles and all that just by specifying it in this line of code. That where did I click on? That creates it. Then I also have some mathematical things like that affect how far they bounce, how many of them there are, how long they last on the screen. And then I have whether they bounce, which is sort of like, if you can see my cursor, sort of they go like bam, 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 or they just go wham. So that's pretty much it, guys. So go leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the Facebook page because the download link will be exclusively on the A Peasant's Tale Facebook page. So I highly recommend you go ahead and check it out there. And please give me your feedback, guys. I really like it a lot. It really helps a lot. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Goodbye.